59% of millennials are actively saving for holidays.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to FinTech Friday. All excited for the weekend? I know you are.
Why? I'm heading off on holidays.
Heading off on holidays. This is the last show Mark's going to be on for a couple of days.
I wish it was a couple of weeks.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, like I've had enough of you. I've had enough of all of you and you.
Have a big
and Johnny and Alan. No, I wish I was going
geez.
for long though. I'm literally only going, I'm back on Monday. You know, so it's really a short break.
Yeah, but it's still a break, which I haven't got.
A break nonetheless, yeah.
So,
what are you doing for holidays this year?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
We just had our conversation on Wednesday with the Midweek Home about holidays, how important they are.
Need to do something.
Yeah.
It's not that even complicated. I just want sun and somewhere to chill out. So like Spain would probably do.
London's been fine the past couple of weeks, so you should be all right there.
I can't chill out in London though.
No one can.
No.
Anyway,
Pressure.
on the show today, who better to have other than, I'm going to call him a little bit of a movie star at this stage.
Yeah, reality TV star.
Reality TV.
Yeah, we go with that?
Yeah, let's go with that. Also, no better time because I'm going on holiday, so we're going to talk about savings. And
It
all
makes
that.
absolute perfect sense. Ollie from Moneycado, thank you so much for joining us on the show.
It's a pleasure to be here.
I really hope Johnny has cutaways of your appearance on the reality TV show.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't, we'll just make some up or something.
Anyone who hasn't seen it, it's Beauty and the Geek.
Yeah, look it up.
You know,
Look it up.
which were you, the Beauty or the Geek?
I was a geek, but thank you for actually asking.
Okay, yeah. See, we were confused. We didn't know. When was that?
Oh, it was 2012, so I was
2012.
a student. I'm starting to regret telling you guys now.
Yeah.
Well, you've after telling everyone.
It was an utterly bizarre experience. Reality
Okay.
TV is the furthest thing from reality you'll ever see.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
This is more real, isn't it?
This is still strange. I'm not sure if the croissants are real or
Don't
not.
touch them.
They're not.
Yeah, they're definitely not. They're definitely
They were,
not.
but they're not now.
Yeah, it's like, it's manufactured reality. It's entertainment.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a pretty weird place.
So you've given up your TV stardom, right?
Yes.
And you've, after putting a small company together at the moment, tell us about the company.
Yeah, so Moneycado is the world's first savings account for travel. So users will set a goal amount, say £2,500, and a time when they want to leave, let's say November this year.
Okay.
And then they fill in their travel preferences. So they say like, oh, I'm an active traveller, destinations I'm really interested in are Portugal, Spain, Morocco, accommodation, normally like to stay in Airbnbs and so on.
Yeah.
So you personalise your travel style, and then as you're saving towards your goal, so you're direct debiting each month, putting money away, you hit your milestones, 25%, 50%, 75%, and you unlock rewards from travel partners.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So these are like personalised rewards, which make your trip even better.
You know the way you were saying 2,500, you put a goal aside. Is that to pay for your flights and accommodation and everything?
Yeah, it's everything. So you're putting away the money you say at the start, because a lot of people, they'll say, yeah, I want to go on holiday. Don't know exactly where I'm going yet.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Even when?
I'm pretty sure like a month
yeah.
range, so but not perfectly. But I want to start saving and working towards it. So this is like your pot, just for all your holiday spending.
Nice.
That's good. And do you know if when I hit 25% I'm going to unlock this exact thing, or is it a surprise? Does it pop up, you've unlocked this?
It's a complete surprise. So you'll know the kind of partners we're working with, great guys in the travel industry, but we're not certain. You won't be certain as to the exact reward you get. It pops up, perfect surprise for you.
That is pretty cool.
I was going to say, is this because you love going on holidays yourself and you always find it hard to find the budget to go away, or why did you come up with the idea?
Yeah, well actually, so I talked to a lot of people about short-term savings goals.
Right.
Because I was super interested in finding ways to make money more accessible for people.
Yeah.
And I found that actually, contrary to what I expected, the number one short-term savings goal for millennials, and I'll generously include you guys in that category too.
Thank you.
I am.
Yeah. Are you saying he doesn't look at it?
Yeah. What?
The jacket lets you kind of go into that age.
Yeah.
But the number one savings goal for millennials is travel.
Okay.
Right? So
Their number one goal.
yeah, number
Okay.
one short-term goal. So 23% of people in our cohort are actively saving for investment.
Right.
40% are saving down for debt, and 59% are saving for travel. And then I said to myself, actually, out of that whole range of these new fintech products which are popping up, what if I can make one which makes the experience of saving for travel amazing, like amazing part of the trip. So it's not just this necessary precondition.
Big negative part of the whole thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like it's a huge drain on people at the moment. But what if you made that an amazing part of the trip.
Yeah, that's pretty good because people are. I know me, like especially any holiday I've been on, I don't save at all. Even though I know I'm going away, I don't save, and I end up
So it's a
using.
big chunk.
I use every cent of my wages for that month on holidays, and then you have to come home and eat like
Every
Aldi.
cent. Where have you been going?
Aldi.
Yeah.
Aldi, startup life. But I like Aldi beans when I get home for
Yeah.
like 2 weeks. It's just instead of saving and making it easier on yourself, it's just one big hit, and it's a nightmare.
Yeah, like it's tough to manage your cash flows. And actually, one of the concepts which I think is super important in this is what behavioral economists call mental accounting, right? So what that means is what we like to do, instead of just having one pot for all our money, it makes way more sense if you have separate pots or separate coin jars or whatever you want to call them for different areas of spending. And so by actually having one thing which is set aside just for travel, you can slowly bring it up over time.
Yeah.
And make sure that the things you're doing and the goals and the places you want to go, and there are tons of them all the time, are within your budget and that they're achievable financially.
Yeah.
See, it goes back to no one's ever been taught how to save and manage money, right? You're not taught this stuff in school, right? Which they should be teaching in school, money, finance and all that. Like, because everyone is bad at putting money aside and saving money. So that's why this whole thing came along. You know, we're kind of like make it easier, break it up into jars.
Yeah.
Why do you think that works?
Well, look, as you said, if you put your holiday spending in one big cash flow, as in it's like one big expense right before you leave, it's a real drain on your finances. And unless you've got a big pot of cash sitting aside, which, you know, I don't know about you guys, but I do not for the majority of the month.
Well, we've got fake croissants, we don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, are they maybe from the Aldi shop you did when you got that?
yeah, exactly.
But look, by putting money aside over a longer period, so like you're putting £100 a month aside each payday, you're slowly paying towards a holiday. It doesn't commit you to one particular product, like say a payments plan for regular tour does.
Yeah.
But it makes managing that cash flow and managing really big expenses, which holidays truthfully are, much simpler for people.
What are your thoughts on rounding up? Any fintech Friday come in and ask this. You know, the companies and they round it up to the near, and Revolut had started doing it now, where it rounds up to the nearest pound, puts that in a separate pot or even a crypto pot.
Yeah.
Because you were saying, remember we worked it out, when you go into Revolut, it tells you on average with your transactions you'll save £16 a month or £20 a month by your spare change. But then when Jay did it, he saved like 40 odd pounds in a month.
Where's Jay been shopping though?
Just on spare change, which is really good, you know.
Yeah, look, I think the roundup stuff, I talk to a lot of customers about this and they love it. My personal opinion is that it's a good way, like a gateway to start saving.
Yeah.
It's fun and you feel like every time you have a pint, you're like, yeah, actually I'm doing something for myself here.
Yeah.
But it's not that effective because the amount you can save is not that much.
Yeah,
right?
that's very small.
So you can put away £20 a month, fantastic. Like you say, it's a nice start. You start exercising that muscle a little bit, but way better actually. Like the basics work. If you say, hey, I get paid on the 20th of each month, I can probably afford to put £100 out, and you transfer it to a separate account.
Yeah.
That's the most effective way. You save more money, and then it's out of sight, out of mind. So you don't have to worry about
The only
this
time
stuff.
I was ever able to save, and you know this, the only time I was ever able to save, and still, is when it's not even accessible. Right?
When you're not able to get your hands
When
on
I'm not
it.
able to get my hands. So back home in Ireland, there's credit unions to have them here. Credit unions. So the money goes in, and to get my money out, you literally have to, for the most part, go in with your ID. And I'm in London, so I'm not going to fly back and get it, basically. Right?
Well, you've spent all your money to fly back and get it.
You know? Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, right? So the issue I have with the likes of Revolut or any platform like that for saving is it takes 4 seconds to go, oh, I'll just transfer
Take it back out.
I'll just transfer that back in.
This is exactly it. And this is actually the beauty of having like a separate account, is that you just want a tiny bit of friction to override your present bias, as in the fact that you want the money now, so you've got to get it.
Yeah.
And even having something which says, hey, you can put an instruction in to get the money back tomorrow into your regular account, but it takes 24 hours to process. So it means if you're out in the town or if you're at the shops and you're like, oh, I really want to buy a round. And
it's not an
I
impulse
haven't got
decision.
it in my current account. Oh, I can move that money back, but it won't be there till tomorrow. So it stops that immediate impulse.
Yeah,
that is
which
my problem.
actually really helps people with their self-discipline, because it sucks. It's really difficult to save.
I think millennials are better. This is what I think anyway. They're going to get better at saving than the majority of people, right? Because I don't think they're all that fond on credit cards, right? and
can't get them a lot of the
time. A lot of the time, like, you dig into your credit card, right? And every month, if you were trying to save some money, it was going off paying off your credit card. Like, I know from my personal experience, when I started saving, it was only something small, but I said, right, I don't have any credit cards anymore, because obviously they got out of control in the good years and couldn't manage them properly, so I got rid of them, right?
A lot of jet skis.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, silly stuff. So yeah, jet skis and a lot, right? But now I was kind of like, I'll put money aside, like if it was 500, 400 a month, whatever it was aside. So if I ever needed the money like that I'd use my credit card for, I had my savings. So I borrow from my savings, pay what I need to pay for, and then pay it back, and it was interest free.
Nice.
Yeah,
exactly. You know, so you're providing your own credit, effectively.
Exactly. Yeah. So there's my intelligence and also strict hat on me. So.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very impressive. But actually, you mentioned this about being millennials, and I think there's an interesting demographic pattern insofar that there's a generation who grew up or came into financial independence around the time of the GFC.
Yeah.
And grew up with this real aversion to credit, and especially unsecured lending. And so for this generation, we actually need to find more interesting and more kind of lifestyle pertinent ways of saving, so that people can enjoy the benefits of having kind of access to funds for bigger purchases, but without having to put themselves into debt.
Yeah, it's great. I was reading an article the other day about the college debts in America. There's students with over £1 million worth of college debt, and you'll never, over $1 million, sorry, not million, $1 million.
But into debt the minute they leave school. Straight out of school, where they haven't been taught anything, as we said, on finance, straight into college, and now straight into debt. And they could be paying that off for 10, 15 years, whatever it is, in their new jobs.
It's even worse than that. There was one guy who's over $1 million of student debt.
Where the hell did he go to college?
And the salary is $78,000 a year for his profession.
Yeah.
Not good maths.
How does that even?
Straight away, you're in the rat race.
Yeah.
Straight away.
Big time.
You know?
No, but it just goes back to the importance of managing money. Even before you take out a loan, can I pay this off? When can I pay this off? Is that feasible? I can't believe you're going on holidays and I'm not. Anyway.
Well, that's where the savings comes in,
exactly.
so delighted with that.
I just buy flowery jackets all the time.
Yeah, well look, you need to stop doing that. Put money aside. You need to get onto this app. Or no, it's not an app, it's actually a website, isn't it? You didn't go down the route of an app.
Yeah, so it's running through chatbot.
Okay.
So truthfully, who needs another app? There's tons of this stuff for products already.
Yeah.
And savings accounts are pretty simple things. You either put money in, you get the rewards, or you take money out. So we started running it through chatbot. It's a more fun conversational interface, and people are really liking it so far.
Brilliant.
Yeah. And that's the thing. That's the thing about apps as well, because if you're not going to be, I delete apps if I don't use them for a lot. You just go off. Apps that you need every day, yes, but there's no need to have an app taking up your screen if you're not going to.
You have your main page of the apps that you use. Everything else is just taking up space.
That's it.
You might dip in every here and so often.
So at the moment, you are about to launch your waiting list, or you have, or you
have
launched.
So we launched the waiting list. We're in development at the moment with the main product. We're putting together partners, but if you want early access and also some offers from our early stage partners, you can go to mymoneycado.com to join the waitlist today.
We'll link it up. We'll link it up below.
Awesome.
Yeah. We'll join it. You need to get on because you need to go.
Actually, you know what's the first thing I'm going to do when we finish up here? I'm going to get on that stuff.
There's the plug.
There's the plug. Look, so that's the first thing I'm going to do when we finish up here is register on mymoneycado.com. Link is below.
Yeah.
That was
too late for me. I'm going on holidays.
Anyway, you get to see my pretty face next week without Mark, which is always good news. Thank you so much for watching FinTech Friday. Have a good weekend, guys.
See you later, guys.
Bye-bye.